Alfarita Constantia, Rita Marley, was born on the 25th of July, 1946. She is a Cuban-born Jamaican singer-songwriter and entrepreneur. She is the widow of reggae legend Bob Marley. Along with Marcia Griffiths and Judy Mowatt, Rita was a member of the reggae vocal group the I-Threes, the backing vocalists for Bob Marley and the Wailers. Rita Marley was born in Santiago de Cuba to Leroy Anderson and Cynthia Beda Jarrett. Her parents moved to Kingston, Jamaica when she was 3 months old. Her parents separated when she was a child, so the young Rita was raised by her Aunt Viola, who adopted her. She was raised in Trenchtown in Kingston, Jamaica. Career path. When Rita was a budding musician, she used to sing in church as a teenager before joining a group called the Solettes. Rita was a founding member of the Solettes with her cousin Constantine Walker and Marlene Gifford. The Solettes released recordings including rock-steady tunes such as Time for Everything, Friends and Lovers, One More Chance, and many others. During her time in the group, she was coached by Bob Marley. Their professional relationship soon turned romantic, as they were instantly drawn to one another, as Rita confessed in an interview with Rolling Stone magazine. He was sending his letters through his friends, not by himself, through his friends, to say that he liked me and wanted to come over and talk. Rita married Bob Marley on the 10th of February, 1966, when she was just 20 years old, and the pair became forever entwined. Within the same year, Bob Marley moved to Wilmington, Delaware for a few months to make a living working at the DuPont Hotel there, and was replaced by her cousin Constantine Vision Walker, who recorded a few songs as a member of the Wailers during this period, with Rita Marley providing harmonies. Upon Bob's return at the end of the summer of 1966, Bunny Wailer, Peter Tosh, and Bob created their independent label Wailin' Soul'em, which released several records by Bob Marley and the Wailers, as well as Peter Tosh and the Wailers. As Bunny was jailed in 1968 for cannabis possession, Rita joined the Wailers, replacing Bunny for a few months. It is at that time that the Wailers met American singer Johnny Nash, who produced a series of Wailers' rocksteady recordings. In April 1968, Nash's manager, Danny Sims, signed Tosh, Rita Marley, and her husband, Bob Marley, to exclusive publishing, management, and production contracts in exchange for a few dollars and an opportunity to record in Kingston for the New York-based JAD label owned by Johnny Nash, musician Arthur Jenkins, and Sims. Rita Marley sung tune Lonely Girl and a pop duet with Bob, Milkshake and Potato Chips were finally released in 2003 on the Rebel JAD/55 long box set. Following the birth of their second child, Ziggy Marley, in 1968, Bob returned to Delaware in 1969 to work on the night shift in a Chrysler factory. Bunny had returned to the Wailers at the end of 1968, and Rita did not record with Bob until 1974, when her husband formed the I-3 Harmony vocal group featuring Marcia Griffiths and Judy Mowatt to replace Peter and Bunny, who had left the band in 1973. Together with the I-3, Bob Marley and the Wailers recorded the album Natty Dread in 1974, rising to international stardom with the track No Woman No Cry. It was followed by the 1976 album Rastaman Vibration, featuring the track Roots Rock Reggae. On 3 December 1976, 2 days before the Smile Jamaica concert, a large free concert organized by Bob Marley with the support of Jamaican Prime Minister Michael Manley, Rita, Bob, and manager Don Taylor were wounded in an assault on the Marley home by gunmen affiliated with Manley's enemies. Rita survived a shot to the head, and Taylor sustained serious injuries from being shot in the leg. Bob had a bullet skid his chest and wound his arm, but nevertheless played this major show in Kingston with Rita by his side. In 1981, Rita Marley purchased Ken Curie's Federal Records recording studio, the island's first pressing plant, and the company subsequently moved from 56 Hope Road to 220 Marcus Garvey Drive, where it continues to operate. Tuff Gong Studio is one of the largest Caribbean studios and features the second-largest live recording space on the island, with artists, musicians, producers, and tourists traveling from around the world to visit the facility. Philanthropic endeavors and achievements. Almost as soon as Bob Marley died of skin cancer, Rita worked to preserve his legacy through receiving criticism and legal challenges over who controlled Bob's estate. Rita persevered despite grieving the loss of her husband and expanded Bob's empire with a stream of varying business endeavors which started in 1986 when she transformed his home in Kingston, Jamaica, into the Bob Marley Museum. She founded and chairs the Bob Marley Foundation, which aims to preserve the spiritual, cultural, social, and musical ideals that guided and inspired Bob Marley throughout his life, as well as overseeing merchandise, record stores, and even a brand of functional mushrooms. Rita now lives in Miami, surrounded by her family, including her grandchildren, who call her Nana Rita. She's now retired and has passed on all of the duties of maintaining Bob Marley's legacy onto her daughter Cedella. Throughout her life after Bob, Rita has strived to make the world a better place and has been a dedicated philanthropist. In 2000, Rita created the Rita Marley Foundation, a non-governmental, not-for-profit, non-partisan organization that works to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing countries. It targets elderly and youth. It has given out a number of scholarships to music students in Ghana. It hosts the annual Africa Unite concerts, which strives to spread global awareness about issues that affect Africa and to develop lasting solutions. She adopted 35 children in Ethiopia and has assisted over 200 children in Konkanuru Methodist School in Ghana. In 1996, Rita Marley was conferred the Order of Distinction by the Jamaican government for her contributions to the development of Jamaican music and culture. In 2010, Rita was conferred with the prestigious Marcus Garvey Lifetime Achievement Award. On the 3rd of August 2013, she was made an honorary citizen of Ghana by the Ghanaian government after living there for many years. In November 2015, Marley was awarded an honorary Doctor of Letters degree by the University of the West Indies. In 2017, she received her second honorary doctorate degree by University of Fort Hare, South Africa. In September 2016, Marley suffered a stroke while on a visit to Miami to attend a special event and has kept a low public profile since. She made her first public appearance since then at an award ceremony in Kingston on March 9, 2019, along with her fellow I3 members Marcia Griffiths and Judy Mowatt to accept the iconic award for a duo group given by the Jamaica Reggae Industry Association. In 2019, Marley was honored by the Jamaican government with its fourth highest national honor, Order of Jamaica, OJ. In October 2022, Rita was awarded the Jamaican Consulate General's Lifetime Achievement Award and was also honored by the South Miami-Dade Cultural Arts Center during Jamaica's National Dance Theatre Company, NDTC. On 22 March 2024, she was honored by the International Reggae and World Music Awards, IROMA, for her extensive philanthropic work throughout her life. She established the Rita Marley Foundation. On July 1, 2024, on International Reggae Day, Rita received the Winnie Mandela Humanitarian Award at the July 1 celebrations hosted by the city of Miramar in Florida and Consul General Oliver Mayer for her invaluable service to humanity through her music and philanthropic works in communities from Jamaica to Africa. Rita Marley children. Rita Marley has a total of 6 children, 3 of which she shared with Bob. Together, they welcomed daughter Cedella, born 1967, son David, aka Ziggy, born 1978, and son Stephen, who were born in 1972. Sharon, her eldest daughter, was born before she met Bob in 1964, though Bob later adopted her after they married. These 4 children followed in their parents' musical footsteps by forming the reggae band Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers in 1979. Rita also had Stephanie Marley in 1974, who was also adopted by Bob, and Sarita Stewart, who was born in 1985 after Bob's death. The Marley family remains influential in music, culture, and philanthropy worldwide. Please subscribe for more biography stories.